Welcome back, anglers. I'm the Survivalist, and we returned Call of the Wild the Angler on Trollsporet. Last episode, we completely struck out with trying to get the gold rank Bream, so we're just going to shelve that, and we're going now to Fossegrim to try to get some of these challenges done. And the first one we have here is pretty simple, where it's just asking us to get a silver rank chub. So that needs a hook size of 6, and then we'll just check the bait and see what they prefer. I'm kind of leaning maybe we'll just try the red worm for them. Oh, no, cheese or hot dog. Okay, we can easily do that. Yeah, we'll go for the cheese. And I'm pretty sure...
Another beautiful day in Trollsporet. How can I help?
It's more... I think it's supposed to be night more so, but... Yeah, this one, the fishing location was super easy to get to, because we've actually been there a few times before. It's actually just from the dock down here, where we need to fish from. What happens if I... Okay, so there's... Yeah, there is something like fall damage. It's just that it respawns you where you kind of jumped off. Yeah, we just gotta fish from here, and we'll see what night does for that. Actually, you know what? Instead of fishing on the dock where I have to possibly mind the line snapping or catching, we'll just go from right here. Might be a little further out than planned, but that should be just fine. So, for the silver rank chub, shallow pond, deep pond, or lakeshore. So we should have no problem with getting one from here. And then we're probably going to cruise through... Well, I shouldn't say probably, but we'll hopefully cruise through a lot of these challenges that we've got on hand right now. It's like, we've got all kinds of gear that should handle them without any issue. That could even be what we're after right there. With the time of day we can set and change things to, we shouldn't have to worry too much about, fish activity being hard to target. Like, the one that's going to be interesting is the silver rank burbot, because that's something I haven't really caught reliably all that much. And it doesn't really have that many traits aside from it being basically active at night. Just want to see if I can try to get it away from the rock there. And there we go. Alrighty, first challenge done. I mean, technically it calls it a challenge, we'll just call it a mission. Because truth be told, with our gear, not much is going to challenge us. Okay, next is a silver rank brown trout. I think that one is just actually going to be out on the lake here. Yeah, right over by that island. So we'll call the boat in. Ooh, let me actually get on the dock and down to hop in the boat. And we'll go see about landing one of these. I'm hoping to at least clear off all the silver rank challenges that we got for Fossegrim today. And then next weekend, we'll probably be able to clear out, if not complete, all of the gold rank challenges. And then we can go to the middle ground that we kind of completely overlooked when we were finding like the rod and reel and such. Okay, so I just need to see what the brown trout prefer going for. Oh, there we go. Doe, spinner, and pearl barley. Now, to catch a silver rank brown trout, that looks like it needs a hook size of 3 or 2. So I think we can actually use our spinner stuff for it. Stallow, the Hund. I'll just check if jerkbait does work for them. No, it's just spinner, eh? Shoot. I don't think I have a spinner large enough. Yeah, no, it has to be hook size 3 or more. So maybe I will have to do the doe or the pearl barley here. Actually, one thing I should check around is I know you can fast travel to the vehicles. But I was wondering if you could actually, like, change your inventory while you're on your boat, but it doesn't look like it. Because you can change your, storage or inventory... Oh, come on, you bugger. Okay, you know what? I'm checking that right frick now, because that is annoying me for casting. Yeah, I'm turning that back on. That's much better at getting an idea of, like, how far distance is going out. Like, on the one hand, it is nice that you included, like, a little bit of by feel, but I think my big issue is, because you don't have an indicator to tell you, like, approximately how far out the cast is going, it's hard to know exactly what you're throwing it out to. Okay, decent size on it, because it is testing the friction brake a little bit. But I think we shouldn't have any problems reeling it in. Although, truth be told, it looks a lot bigger than, the fight is giving it to us. But that, I think, is a brown trout. Yeah, there's a silver brown trout. Okay, we'll release you back in. And yeah, that's already done. So what is the next challenge we've got? A silver rank Atlantic salmon. Which... Oh, way up there. Okay. Yeah, we'll fast travel. Now, I think that red is supposed to be a footpath. However, you know how I've treated the footpaths in the game so far. So that means we're going to come right over here.
Watch out for the trolls.
Call you in, and try to find out where that trail starts from. Uh-oh. Okay, thankfully okay, I didn't get it stuck. I thought I actually had there. Yeah, so this is the little trail here. So let's take her up and see how far along we can get with this before we either crash the vehicle so badly we can't get out of where it gets stuck, or we might have a footbridge that we can't actually get it across. We'll see whichever happens first. But, like, the comparison of how quickly we've gone through these silver challenges compared to, like, trying that Bream, I don't know if it's just you need a very specific hook size or bait type with that location, but it is weird how much we tried that nothing worked. Like, sure, we had caught the silver Bream, but it was also the fact that no other fish had really, like, even tried going for our setup. That is probably one of the things that irks me a bit. It's like, even if you do have these preferred baits and such, oh, okay, just something cabin out this way still. It just feels like there should have been something to have gotten after the line more often than what we had seen. But we won't worry about that for a long time. Like, even if we do clear out all of Fossegrim faster than I planned. Oh, my bad. We still got the other region we'll probably try clearing out first. And that one might be a bit interesting for where it's going to send us, because that's like more middle of the map, so I'm guessing it might take us both into like some really high... Ooh. Okay, this is a really an odd spot for a fast travel location. Because like there is nothing all that close to you to go for. But I guess it's just a decent little checkpoint on the way up to where we gotta go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is where we gotta go. Yeah, it's saying north, so we'll just go north. But with having the ability to choose time of day, and actually, what time is it saying? Yeah, it's saying it's 6:03 now. I feel like the passage of time has changed quite a bit for the game since, like, they did the the update allowing you to pick what time you go out for. Can we jump it? Oh, we actually did. Sort of. Kind of. Yeah, we did. We managed to jump that. Probably are not... Okay, we jumped the one, but I think there's another one up ahead that I don't think we'll be able to jump. Actually, told I don't even see... Oh, well, maybe we actually don't have to worry about jumping it. Yeah, we are actually right on the footpath. You're probably not supposed to be able to get a vehicle over here, or you're at least not supposed to try, but stubborn is as stubborn does, and sometimes that succeeds. So let's get all the way up there and get ourselves a salmon. I do like that we have brought our mobile storage bay with us, too. So if we do have to change anything out for it, we can always access the inventory right from the back of the Jeep. That is... I don't know if there is a way to access everything from a boat, too. But I feel like that's a bit of an oversight if they haven't or aren't working at trying to get that in, if it's not already a thing. There we are. Found exactly what we needed. Welcome to Nordishon. Nordishon? Again, until I actually hear somebody pronounce it, just assume that I am saying the wrong thing. Okay, for Atlantic salmon. Ooh. This needs silver, right? Yeah, it's saying silver. I don't actually know if we'll be able to do this. Because, like, the hook size I need for this is a 1/0, which I don't even have. So, I don't even think I can go fishing for that. Yeah, unfortunately, if we're coming all the way up here... Oh, wait, I can't even fast... Okay, so... Okay, there's gotta be fast travel point down there. Yeah, I should have made a double check before I decided to pick that. That's kind of like the lake trout on Golden Ridge, where it wants you to go for silver rank, but you need, like, a hook size of 2 or 1 for that. So unfortunately, Atlantic salmon I won't be able to go for a while yet to come. But at least means we do have something we'll eventually work up to getting. And yeah, it's basically just take a left and follow the road on down. But actually, the burbot, I'll have to see how it goes. Because time has passed as much as it has, I don't know if it's technically morning now and they won't be as active, or it still counts as like night owl for their trait, and they will be a little easier to try getting. We'll just have to get down there and see how it goes. Hold on a moment. Did that say... Search the area for the cache. Okay, so I guess there's something hidden about here. Oh, I don't want to get too distracted going for... like, trying to find this cache. Like, it does feel... Okay, it feels like it might be contained in, like, a... more specific area for that. Like, just passing through and having that pop up. Now, I don't know if... Oh. Okay, well, that's exactly what we need right there. I want to see what happens if we open that, because I don't think we've actually had, like... a full-on cache we've found yet. Oh, I actually did get a crank. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, yeah, I'm trying to get out of the deep water by going to the shallows. There we go. So I actually got a crankbait for that. which is a hook size of 3. So the caches might actually be a really interesting way of trying to get lures with saving some funds if you want. I honestly didn't realize that was a thing of, like, what they would have, so we'll have to keep that in mind for, like, future episodes if we want to change up a bit of fishing, but still getting stuff done. I want to get to this spot here. Now, I don't know if the reason why we didn't have a fast travel point to it is because I think I went off-road when it came to... Okay, yes, we gotta go to the right here. No, see, there is nothing that looks like a fast travel spot for here. I mean, it's not all that far from a, like where we've been before. No, it's certainly far closer to anything than, like, the Atlantic salmon spot that we were trying to get to was. Well, let me see for the burbot. It says they like liver, shad, and redworm. And for silver rank of those, we need hook size of 5. Right, which I think I've got... Yeah, you know what? Let me just do that. As honestly, I... Oh, no, not that. My bad. Getting all turned around here. There we go. That. Hook size 5. And we'll see if the liver actually does produce for us this time. But for a moment there, I forgot I turned on the accessible cast just to do it by one button. I still honestly would suggest, if you are going to play the angler, to use the accessible casting where it is just the one button. You have much more control of the distances you're trying to get out with it. Because, like, try and go by feel with the joystick. I know I'm, with being a computer player for a lot of stuff, I don't really have the same trigger discipline as somebody who's used controller much more. But it just feels kind of weird trying to, get, like, the feel of what you gotta do for it. I think if they want to improve on that, add, like, a little bit of, like, say, a circle or a radius that goes out as you're trying to, like, cast. So you can kind of get an idea of, like, what the cast distance is for as you're trying to toss your line out. But it's saying... Yeah, see, it says 6:19. I don't know if the fast travel has changed time as I've been moving about too, or that's just how time has naturally been passing, but it feels kind of weird. I'm even kind of tempted to... You know what? I am tempted to... Okay, let me go back to the main menu, and we're going to hop right back in immediately, but I'm going to set it down to, yeah, I want Trollsporet. I want night. I want to see what time it starts us off with when setting it to, like, the night. Like, does it start off as 1 a.m., 12 a.m.? Where does it consider night to begin? Or, like, what that setting is? Yeah, see, this looks more proper like night now. And it says 0-100. So basically, at midnight is when it does consider nighttime hours to be. I did flop that again. I gotta remember that I have that turned on. Now, let's see if we get any luck going for the burbot. Because I'm pretty sure, again, they don't list much... Wow, they don't have any traits aside from just being a night owl. So we'll have to see if we get any luck here with this. Because I can't even say, like, do I keep the float, or do I keep the line length? God, I know it's the first recording today, but even I have to admit I am screwing up pretty majorly here. Do I set it to be only like 0.5 meters of line depth between the float and the bait, or do I set for super deep or keep it shallow? I don't even have anything like that to go off of. I'm going to bring that in, and you know what? I'm going to set that deep, because I feel like the burbot, just with the way they look, I feel like they are a deeper water dwelling species. That's the only freshwater cod found in large lakes, rivers, and lakes. So common use to feed hogs. Hardly eradicated. Keen hunters primarily act during twilight and prey primarily on other fish. I mean, that said twilight hours, so I'm wondering if that's actually meant to be like I should have tried more at like dusk. Not 100% sure. But now I think I'm understanding how the game sets itself for time-wise, and it is every 6 hours is like a different increment. Like, for what's calling night is midnight, morning or dawn is probably 6 a.m., day is probably 12 p.m., and then evening is 6 p.m. And just kind of cycles through those like that. But saying it's like 30 minutes have already passed in-game, so I don't know, I guess I'm so used to how long it was taking for, like before this update that added the way to change time of day. That feels like it's weirder watching the clock change as it does. Oh, there's a burbot right there. You know what? I'm going to bring that in. I'm going to try at 0.5 and maybe try closer to shore around here for it. I just want to see. I know it said shad and redworm. I'm just going to try from over here, so hopefully... Yeah, I'll try that and see. I'm hoping this way it's not too close to those pillars, so there's, like... I don't know how much fight a silver rank burbot's going to put up for this, but just that way if it doesn't swim to the right and go around the pillar, the line will have less of a chance of snapping. There he is. Yeah, pretty distinct shape in the water, isn't it? Just doing the little shimmy until he decides to take it proper. Alright, let's bring in. I mean, you are completely outgunned for what we've got for, like, the rod and reel. There we go. Our first silver rank burbot. A fish that is also on Golden Ridge, but we've never caught of this sizing. But yeah, we'll toss you back. There's that challenge complete, and we can check the journal for the next, which is... Oh, already into golds now. Ooh, well, there's going to be another gold rank we can't complete, a gold rank Atlantic salmon. Let's see about this gold rank bullhead, because I don't think we've actually caught one yet. And thankfully, it's not all that far off either. Okay, hop in the driver's seat there. Let's do a U-turn. I basically just got to follow this back to where the other path is, and then take it up where it goes. There we go. Yeah, so the Atlantic salmon, they are definitely the largest fish that, oh. You know what? We can probably drive across this, no problem. Yeah, there we go. The Atlantic salmon are basically the equivalent of what the lake trout were for Golden Ridge. They are the Titan species that just have a huge step up from everything else you need equipment for them. Here we are. Okay, so what do the bullhead... Nope, I hear... Oh, there we go. Egg-shaped wooden fishing float. Okay, so what do the bullhead catfish like? Because, yeah, we haven't caught any yet. Oh, actually, apparently redworm will work. And there are bottom lurkers. You know what? I actually think... Let me just check. Gold rank needs hook size of 5, which I think we've actually got right on the hook right. Yeah. Okay, we're in luck. All we basically have to do is Basically just toss this... Oh. No, my bad, my bad. I reset the depth once I put the rod away. There we go. Now we can cast this out and see. Yeah, we should be able to hopefully get this catfish before the day's end, too. And if we can, that'll be a nice way to make up for, like, the strikeout we had with the Bream last episode. And then with that, we should be able to clear out the last couple of... Yeah, I think it is only actually 2 more. Gold rank Railing and a gold rank Burbot. We should be able to clear those out no problem next weekend. And then we will travel back to... Lillybigda. Or Lillybigda. However, again, pronunciation, do not hold me to it, because I am absolutely butchering the languages. We'll go to there and try to pick up all the fishing challenges it has. And then once we get those completed, we'll have to see what level we're sitting at for the game, too. Because we might actually have to do a little bit of free fishing just to try to build up the, our level up a little more. Like, because to go after the Atlantic salmon, I know I need, like, the hook sizes of 1/0, 2/0, etc. God, like, using the hook size chart, just going back to Golden Ridge, how much of a step the lake trout are compared to everything, they really go above everything else. Like, gold rank for the tiger muskie, the northern pike, and catfish is all hook size 1. But to start going into, like, the top-end gold ranks for lake trout is number 3/0 for your hook size. And that actually is the same hook size you need to just catch gold rank Atlantic salmon as well. So we've got to level ourselves up a fair bit to get both the stronger line for the Stalos rod, as well as probably just unlocking that hook size in general, too. Okay, now let me bring that in. I'm trying to think of... Okay, catfish, I actually would think they might be more towards shore. So maybe I won't cast out as far and just see what happens. As the traits for the bullhead are... It's a bottom lurker, so it prefers going down low. Keen senses... Interesting, that says it responds well to lures. Because if I might try the leech, but one of the weird things is it says it responds well to lures, but it's more so baits that it seems to have preference for. Like, it doesn't list a single lure. Yeah, I'll give it another minute and see, and then I'll try even switching the bait out for a leech and see if that gives us better luck. And it is 1:58, so it should be night, so it shouldn't have any issues there. You know what, let me bring that in. And maybe I'll try casting... Maybe I'll try casting, like, over here. Yes, we'll try the leeches. Get it nice and deep there. And get it way out and just see if we have any luck with it in the middle of the lake there. But Trollsporet is going pretty steady. I don't know if we'll actually get to, like, our equipment all the way up to being able to take on the Atlantic salmon for Trollsporet, or if we'll kind of do what we did with Golden Ridge, where once we've kind of topped out towards, like, the challenges of what we can tackle, we'll move on to another map for the angler. And again, I'm open comments on which one you guys think I should tackle as the next DLC. I know there's the Spain map, which chronologically is the next one, and then the most recent is the South Africa map. I do feel like for, like, the fish or species variety, South African map might have a little bit more unique stuff to see in that one. But you guys just let me know what you'd prefer to see. And we can see about picking that up. I'll just give it another minute or two, and if nothing else, we'll at least try again next weekend here. It does seem like once you do step up into the gold rank sizing for the fish, they become a lot more scarce and harder to seem to get. Like, you can get everything like the hook size correct, the bait type correct, but they aren't as common to be striking your setup, so I don't know if it's a little thing to try to keep it so that way gold ranks are a little more of a challenge, and they're a little more sparse for when you encounter them, or what goes on for that. It seems like whenever we have had the challenge to go after gold rank sized fish, it either takes a while before they go after it, or we just have no shows like the Bream from last episode. I mean, I see a few fish coming up towards the surface closer. But I do kind of wish that some of these, or like the traits would have a little more impact for like helping you go after certain species. A bomb lurker, keen senses, night owl. You'd think for the keen senses, anywhere you were fishing that these guys might have like a preference for like the bait you put out, you'd see them a little more commonly. Yeah, hook size is correct, so I guess sometimes it just comes down to luck of the draw. Yeah, unfortunately, we're going to have to end things here. I was hoping to give it a little bit more time, but we're not having any luck. Truth be told, the fish that surfaced right there could have been the catfish we needed. So next episode, we'll pick up from right here. Maybe I'll even try setting the time of day to evening instead, and see if we have better luck rather than midnight. But thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of Call of the Wild, the Angler on Trollsporet. If you did like the video, you should give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, shoot in the comments right down below. Until I see you all next video or episode, Anglers and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy angling.